Stern had Biden on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You didn't. God, I envy you. Like Howard Stern had Joe Biden on, and fucking Stern is that's the trifecta. Did you like that is the trifecta? You guys, I'll say it again. I mean, I'll remind myself again. You never did Stern at all.
No.
Nope.
Lucky. Fucking I watched
I feel
Stern.
like I missed a lot.
What's that?
There was a lot of good stuff.
Well, trust me. Will, like, you know who watched Stern? Fucking me and a lot of people, me and Cumia did. Whenever people give me shit, they're like, oh, you didn't watch Every Day of Opie and Anthony? I'm like, no, I was watching Howard Stern, which is who Anthony watched, and then I started watching Anthony. But the thing about Stern is, like, he's the reason we're all here. I don't care what anyone says. He's the reason we can do this shit. You understand? Although, who knows how the world would have evolved into, like, you know, fucking into an app like this, Louie. But he won when he had Hillary Clinton on and just threw her softballs. 2, when he fucking had why do I always forget his name? Who was the mayor? Cuomo.
Ew, yeah.
What was Cuomo's first name? Was it Mario?
Julius.
Andrew,
thank you. Mario was his dad. He wasn't. And same thing. He fucking threw him softballs, and then he fucking, you know, then he just never fucking. The old Howard Stern, am I wrong? He would fucking take responsibility. He'd bust his own balls for having this guy on. Oh, he was shitting on him once the fucking left turned on him. And now the fucking trifecta of just fucking being another Colbert, being another fucking, you know, the guy from V from Vendetta, fucking the talk show host that just fucking sits and fucking just shoves the lies of the fucking tyrants down your throat.
But did he get down to his favorite ice cream topping, Geno?
No, and you were here.
Is it Jimmy's or Gummy Bears?
They didn't ask him that because first thing he said was, I'm so nervous. Do you think Howard Stern, I had this conversation with Carl from WATP. He goes, can you find that clip? I sent you the, here you go.
You know, the reason I'm so excited to talk to you was because I wanted to understand the tragedy in your life and how you dealt with it. And you're the kind of leader I love because we're lucky to have you in the Oval Office and serving as the father of the country. Because if you're a good father to your family, which you are, I know you'd be a good father.
You're a good father to your family. You fucking had your wife and daughter fucking killed so you could fuck the nanny and say she's a doctor. Are you out of your? You're a good father. You fucking you fucking line the pockets of your fucking. Howard Stern's a fucking Jew. He's a tar heap. He's a fucking tar heap. Oh my God! You're a good father. Doesn't even know when his son died. Go on.
I mean, Andrew's pretty good.
This is why you need to watch.
And I want to thank you for providing a calming influence, an organized administration post-COVID, getting that vaccine out. I remember what the world was like at that.
Get the vaccine out. Donald Trump got the vaccine out, and no one wanted to take the vaccine. Because it was behind Donald Trump till Joe Biden was distributing it. And fucking Donald Trump, he just wanted to get it out because he's like, all right, vaccine's out. He didn't fucking mandate it. Donald Trump did not mandate the vaccine. He said, the vaccine's fucking out. Take it. Let's open up the country. Too late. Fucking another lie from this fucking tar heap. Go on.
Is that a new
At
one?
that point, getting NATO, getting us to feel comfortable, standing up to Putin.
You can't make that
the
up.
Incredible large growth in the jobs. Unemployment rate down.
Pause it. Let me just say what everyone knows. The incredible growth rate in people going back to work once they fucking opened up the country again because everyone lost their job. Fucking and so many businesses are fucked because of that. So many. And he just sits, how? What a cunt.
Yeah, but to be fair, to anybody who's listening to that, who's really believing that? Like,
anyone listening to that, which is terrifying, that
I think at this point, I think it's only even the fucking radical Democrats don't like Biden in actuality. You talk to anybody, they don't actually like him. Like, Howard's getting major fucking shit for this from a lot of people.
Who?
No, the establishment's like, oh no, this is great, but like anybody is like, oh, this is shit. It's only the fucking aging millennial and boomer fucking party line Democrats who are like, oh, this is amazing.
See, I disagree, and I hope you're right, because I'm wrong a lot, but this is fucking the people, anyone that's vote blue, no matter who, These are the people that listen to this. And fucking, am I wrong? And I'm asking you guys, don't you think, all 4 of you, don't you think, like, he still has a loyal following?
No.
Okay, you don't think...
Only for a facial, like, yes, we must anybody but blue, but a lot of people hate it. Listen, I went to Reddit
Give you your greatest hit.
I went to Reddit for the first time last night in years because I fucking hate Reddit. I was going on world news and I saw a lot of Biden bashing. I was really surprised with how much like old fuck, like 45,000 upvotes, like this old fucking shit. And like people really don't like him anymore. And like they still don't like Trump, but I think they definitely don't like Biden. And but they're gonna sweep it under again. They're gonna be douchey and liberal about it.
So guys, your thoughts on that?
Yep.
You're right.
Okay, yeah, I agree with Garrett.
He's a Jew. You're right. Yep.
Thank you.
Party,
Jew.
yeah, that's funny.
He's
Down. I'll give you your greatest hits.
The
Well,
lowest
it's
uninsured
really
rating.
extremely concerned.
What?
I mean, they're both at just the peak of their speaking abilities, aren't they?
Oh.
I want to say you're.
I mean, I sent you the link. Okay, never mind.
Give you your greatest hits. The lowest uninsured rate in history. 4 out of 5 Americans are covered for less than $10 a month.
With
knocking
what?
off a few ISIS leaders, cutting the emissions in half.
No,
I mean,
Garrett,
you've
don't
always been
fucking
an
mute your mic when you
environmentalist.
scream angrily.
You know, the reason.
Did you just say how?
How does anyone get health care for $10 a month? A week?
I got fined fucking $800 every fucking year when I didn't have health care. Because that's another thing. It's like, hey, look, we want you to be sick. We want you to be beholden to be
beholden to us, mammy.
To be beholden to us because that's Obamacare. And if you don't have it, fucking then you need to pay money because you need to fucking handle fat, sick, elderly. It's a fucking scam. Well, I don't know what that is, $10 a month. What is that?
I don't know.
Dude, what am I, 55?
I think that's like people like me who are on like bottom of the barrel Medicare, like bottom of the barrel fucking government, like healthcare.
Let's watch the rest of this clip and then we'll lose our minds.
That was it.
Fucking
It
go.
was just a minute of him just
Go
all
to
this
the
shit.
clip I sent you in the email of Carl watching it. Because you can watch the beginning of it. I sent a clip. And just scroll to the bottom
I got
and
a
you
note
see
from
them
people.
start talking.
Holy shit.
And if you're not
President
subbed to
Joe
this,
Biden's
it's great.
on the Howard Stern show.
I was with you when you got those.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I-
yeah.
Howard
just
Stern,
let it
of
play, I'm
course,
sorry, but-
is a big supporter of Joe Biden, hates Donald Trump. And Howard, when he had Hillary Clinton on his show a couple years ago, proved that he's not going to interview politicians the real way. You know, there's not going to be
Yeah, he's got a fucking
any
Kalashnikov
real questions,
pointed to his
all
head right off the
softball,
fucking-
and all the
right off the
shit
screen.
that he likes to get into with therapy and parents
Garrett, what
and
was
growing
the
up. and
clip
all-
you were
all
showing
the
us on
shit.
Twitter? Whose was it?
Who posted it?
Yeah.
I think Michael Tracy.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be Stern or Sears. Sorry, go on. I'm sorry, buddy.
That Howard talks about.
You expect a 90-year-old to remember his parents?
Dude, Joe Biden tells these fucking stories. Oh, no. He
Yeah.
can't stop himself. I am telling you, there's so much bullshit in this interview. It's fucking nuts. But it starts off with Howard is nervous.
Okay, because this is thrilling for me, and I'm just really excited you're here. My nerves have to. I'm really nervous, and I've been doing this forever. I'm nervous, man.
Do you think he's really nervous?
He calms down.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's in that world, and that's the leader of that world.
Yeah, like he's like
All
he's
the
now
people he
in
wants to
charge.
impress are impressed by him. So he doesn't want to fuck it up.
See, I didn't, and Carl said he was nervous too. I disagreed because I think like if he's nervous, then he's cucking himself because he used to be the guy that didn't give a fuck about anything, and he's the badass, and he's the fucking be careful what I'm gonna say, and fucking I'm the king of all media. It's like if you're the king of all media, this guy should be fucking sucking your fucking limp fucking dick, Howard, to fucking be on this show. But he's like, that's what then is it fair to say if he is nervous, and I believe you guys, that he's admitting he's a cuck now, or am I wrong?
He is because you know how I mentioned the liberal aging boomer?
Sure.
He's the king of the liberal aging boomer.
Yeah.
He is the what's it called? He's the Hitler Youth. defending Berlin.
Don't try and sell me
No,
on it.
he's Hitler Youth defending Berlin. They have tasked him. The masters at B have tasked him with, you are the last person that can make this fucking asshole look cool and do like a neat interview where he talks about
he's nervous.
cars.
You're right. Okay.
He's wearing a suit. This is his last thing.
That suit
This is
looks-
his only time interviewing a president. If this happened, if he got an interview with Bush, that would have been crazy. And he was like, "Oh, what do you think about you drove drunk and you got arrested?" Like that would have been great. But no, his only time, his big time where he's wearing a suit and he's interviewing the president is when he has to legitimize the shittiest fucking modern president you could think of.
Yeah. Okay. I'll allow it. I mean, that makes fucking sense to me. But again, that proves that doesn't
This is
prove.
much sadder.
It's sad. Then he's become an absolute cuck. He's and this suit looks awful on him. Am I right?
Dude, it's not even the suit. It's the fucking shirt is like, it goes past his hands.
I thought it was a joke. It's like,
Look
hey,
at that thing.
I wore a suit. You know, like if this was Howard Stern 20 years ago, you'd be like, look at the suit he wore. He's fucking with him. Now you're like, are you trying? It looks like you're trying. All right, let's see.
Down, but you can tell he actually is nervous. The way he's
Carl.
talking right
Okay,
here.
I'm wrong.
He's flustered. Speaking to Joe Biden.
Excited you're here. My nerves have to. I'm really nervous, and I've been doing
what a
this forever.
tar heap.
I'm nervous, man. I really am. But going back to your father.
His father was born in 1915. It's 109 years ago. He's like, all right, tell me about Dad. Like, this guy's 82 years old. What does it matter?
He used to push a cart by a mill. Like, what the fuck are you going to learn?
All right. So then they talk about the stutter that Joe Biden had.
Okay, this
growing
is the
up.
part I want to watch because this is infuriating.
This
did
is rich.
Did anyone ever know Joe Biden had a stutter? Joe Biden has been in politics since before you were born. Since before you were born, Steve. Fucking yes, huh?
Nah.
Yes, huh?
He was a politician before the end of segregation, wasn't he?
He wasn't. He gave speeches at fucking clan leaders' funerals. This guy has been around for fucking. When did he overcome his stutter? Because he hasn't stuttered in 50. I'll say it again. 50 fucking years in office. He hasn't stuttered. Now listen to him. Listen to him make up a story. Please, people, subscribe to Who Are These Podcasts, and I'm sure you are if you're watching this network. But subscribe so you can send this to every fucking dipshit that you know. I'm sending it to Dombrowski right after this. Fucking let's listen to this fucking guy just tell things. Be like, yeah, that's a great story. Listen to this idiot. Not Carl.
I like to point out hypocrisy on this
Guy's
show.
an idiot, this
from time
Carl
to time.
dude.
It's famous now that you were a stutterer.
It's
as a
famous
boy.
now.
You suffered from a horrible stutter.
Because they made it.
There was a nun.
The only person with a
who
more fake
decided
stutter
to-
than Biden is Stuttering John. The only person who, more famous for having a stutter that never existed is Stuttering John.
We'll say. Let's even give him the benefit of the doubt.
Let's give him the benefit
Let's
of the
even give him
doubt.
the benefit of the doubt. All right, lid cuck Jake on the lay. Okay, so if when he was a kid he had a really bad stutter, but through speech therapy and academia and all that stuff, he overcame it. If he has it back now, that's further evidence of mental degeneration. If he undid his lifelong speech therapy and practice, yeah.
Not even drinking. But every time Louie looks at me, it's like he doesn't believe what he's saying. I'm sorry.
I don't buy it. I'm not convinced that Jake can even read.
All right, let's go back to this. Let's hear this. Let's watch our fucking beloved president lie.
Really goof on you and screw with you. And your mother marched down there and said to that nun, I'm going to rip the habit off your head if you sit there and make fun of my son. Wow. Is it true?
Well, it is true.
No, it's not.
You had to tell the story to him.
Yes, thank you. He literally said the whole thing. Did that happen? Yes.
Is this piece of information your handlers gave to me true?
Wait, you guys don't think a nun made fun of a little boy with a stutter?
She would have just
None.
I'm done.
And here's
Nice stutter, faggot.
wouldn't it be great if he said that? And this nun said, nice stutter. No, and your mother came and said, I will rip that habit off your head if you say nice stutter faggot to my son again. Come on. Why, you're right, Louie, but it's not enough. You're right, Jake. It's not enough. I know I want to believe everything you're saying, but what is going on in the world that if no one believes this and no one should, how do you put it on? The world's got to think we're all, to quote Mr. Hand, we're all on dope, which, all right, let's see this, please and thank you.
I love that Howard's just like, yeah, I don't like people making fun of people with a stutter. I do not support that sort of thing at all. This is all they would do to stuttering John. Fred would be there, go, then all they do is rip on John.
Yeah, I didn't
and
even
goof on his
realize that.
stutter.
You're right.
If this was 30 years ago,
Yeah.
Fred would be in the background every time Biden starts. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, this could be the greatest, funniest thing in the history of the world. But Howard's wearing a fucking suit.
Yes, Howard is dressed up for this.
It's a
occasion.
terrible suit.
Mr.
Yeah, it's like his
President,
bar
do you like
mitzvah
anal? Like that,
Right, yes.
this could have.
Your first wife. Oh, she like anal? Oh.
Look
And
at
that,
him.
and then also, the other thing that blows my mind is, if you work for Joe Biden, who's letting you do this?
Oh, it's everything's been cleared. All the questions have been cleared. They saw what he did with Hillary, trying
Yeah,
to
and
make
by
her
the
look
way,
like a
you
real
don't
person.
all right, fast forward
So they're
to
like,
when he's yapping if it's doable.
This is just sad though. Like I love Biden as just a man. Like I want to just hog him. Like he's obviously just this Weekend at Bernie's puppet for this awful new wave progressive wannabe authoritarian administration shit. It's like, he only got picked because he was Obama's second. And it's like, Hillary is a disgusting, awful person who harms the world through actions.
Yeah.
But Biden's just old and thin. Like, he's just old and disgusting.
That's not an excuse.
I know, but it's like, for me, he's not personally hateable. I hate what he represents.